Yo, what's good, y'all? My bad, I'm running a little late here, but that's all right. I'm here. It's your boy, BishopLo. Hey, Simba. Sorry, buddy. All right, let me get my shit together.
Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you.
All right, let's see. Get my shit together. I don't know what I did with that damn cigarette I had, but fuck it. Hey, what's good, y'all? It's your boy, BishopLo. Trying to get my shit together, y'all. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me a minute. Excuse me, Jack. Fuck out the way. All right, got my coffee. Let's get into this subject, man. We're gonna talk about old Derricka.
Get him the fuck out of here. Back door, brother. They did it all for the win.
The fuck?
Which one you got dead legs? Oh. Got dead legs? Like, I should asleep. I should be spazzing though. Yeah, let me make sure they dead.
All right, hold on. Hold on, y'all.
That's a year one really got you, nigga. He said, I really got
All right, y'all. Okay. Let me get comfortable here. Got my coffee. Hey, what's good, y'all? Today we're going to talk about Derricka More, 24 years old. Anybody in here? You got anybody in here? You got two people. All right. Now, let me see if I can find. First, I want Siri. Hey, Siri, read my page. That is not my page. Stop it. Stop the cap. Hey, Siri, read my page.
6 people, including 7-year-old girl, dead of gunshot wounds to the head following shooting spree spanning 3 different homes. Several of the victims were related to the alleged shooter, Derricka More, according to Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott. Need to know? 6 people, including a 7-year-old girl, were killed in a shooting spree across 3 Mississippi homes on Friday, January 9th. The shooting suspect has been identified as 24-year-old Derricka More.
24-year-old male named Derricka, spelled Derricka More. The beginning of his problems is he got a female's name. First fucking problem.
Who was related to several of the victims. Derricka is in custody, and a motive for the killings is currently unknown. 6 people, including a young girl, are dead after a gunman struck 3 different residences back-to-back in Clay County, Miss. The shooting suspect, whom the Clay County Sheriff's Office...
Clay County, Mississippi. 24-year-old man, Derricka More, allegedly murdered 6, including a 7-year-old child.
...has identified as 24-year-old Derricka More, began the rampage in the evening of Friday, January 9th, starting with a home on David Hill Road, and later killing people at residences on Blake Road and Salome Griffith Road. According to NBC News and ABC affiliate WTVA, the Clay County Sheriff's Office did not immediately respond to people's request for comment on Saturday, January 10th. Derricka first allegedly shot and killed his own dad, 67-year-old Glenn Moore.
Killed his own father.
As well as his brother, Quinn Moore, 33.
His
and
brother.
Uncle Willie Edkins,
and his uncle.
55, at the home on David Hill Road, the outlets reported, citing investigators. The 3 men, who were shot in the head, were pronounced deceased when authorities arrived on the scene, per NBC News and WTVA. After the first shooting, Derricka allegedly stole a vehicle, identified by NBC News as a Ford F-150 truck, that belonged to his brother Quentin, which he then drove to the next murder site on Blake Road, the outlet reported. Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott said, that Derricka allegedly broke into the second home he struck and attempted to commit a sexual battery while armed with a handgun before shooting a 7-year-old girl in the head in front of witnesses, per NBC News. Someone at the residence alerted authorities to the situation with a 911 call, and the girl, who was related to the suspected gunman, per Scott, was pronounced dead after deputies arrived at the scene, according to NBC News. Derricka then allegedly drove to a third home on Siloam Griffith Road, where authorities received another 911 call about the situation. At the third site, Derricka allegedly killed Barry Bradley and Samuel Bradley, who were also shot in the head, according to WTVA and NBC News. Authorities found the truck that Derricka allegedly stole from his brother at the home, along with the bodies of the Bradleys. Unlike the first two residences, it is not clear if Derricka had any relationship with the victims, according to Scott. Want to keep up with the latest crime coverage? Sign up for People's free true crime newsletter for breaking crime news, ongoing trial coverage, and details of intriguing unsolved cases. Derricka was taken into custody at the intersection of Pine Grove Road and Joe Myers Road, where he was driving a vehicle allegedly stolen from the Siloam Griffith Road early Saturday, January 10th, on a first-degree murder charge that will be upgraded to capital murder, plus additional murder charges, according to NBC News. The death penalty will be considered in the case, the outlet reported, citing District Attorney Scott Collum. A motive for the attacks is unknown. I don't know what kind of motive you could have to kill a 7-year-old, Scott said, per CBS News. The sheriff also called the events of the evening a tragedy in an initial post announcing the shooting.
24 years old. Went on a killing spree. What's this world coming to, y'all? Let's talk about it. Can we talk about it? Do y'all want to discuss this? We're living in a world where children ain't even safe, man. We're going right back to the times in the Bible when they used to sacrifice children. 24 years old, and his life is over. Hold on, y'all. Let me get my remote. Let me see if we can find this on the big screen. This is a crazy world we living in, boy. Crazy world. Sick world. Let me turn this fucking TV off in the bedroom. We're living in a crazy society, man. Hell, we living in a time, I never thought I'd live in a time when I needed help with my fucking bills. My motherfucking lights was off yesterday. This shit got my nuts tight, son. Word up. I'm back. Let's see if we can find this story on the big screen. Because I know that's how y'all like to see shit. I'm back, y'all. Hold on. Let's find this story. Because this is wild, man. This motherfucker stealing vehicles. 6. This is breaking news, y'all. Check this out. This is crazy. Memphis. Nope. Mississippi. Six killed in Memphis. Why the fuck I keep saying Memphis? Mississippi, boy. Mississippi. Damn. What the fuck? I didn't even get none of that shit that I typed. None of it. Stupid bastard. Fuck. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm blind as fuck. My bad. This is crazy. Yo. I cannot see shit. I need one of them fucking TVs you can talk to. By relative. I'm sorry, y'all. This is taking forever for me to find. What's up, old man? I gotta make some money immediately because my shit is slipping. You heard? 6 killed by relative. Never thought I'd see this day in my fucking life. Blind, no legs, and broke as shit. But I'm in real estate school, y'all, so I'm definitely about to make a change in my life. For the better. Man accused of murdering 6.
WTVA 9 News begins now. Breaking news.
Really looked at. If he's eligible for the death penalty, the district attorney's office is going to go for the death penalty. There's some cases just that they've got to get the worst punishment. They got to get the worst punishment.
Heartbreak in Clay County tonight. 6 people murdered, 3 different crime scenes. A family executed in cold blood by one of their
3
own.
different
This
crime
is the third
scenes.
mass shooting in Clay County since 2023, and one of Mississippi's deadliest mass shootings in recent history. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm Emily Leonard. We have a lot of new information to share with you tonight. Some of it is disturbing. All of it is just heartbreaking. Let's get to the very latest information. This is the man investigators say is responsible for the violence and the bloodshed.
Derricka.
24-year-old Derricka More.
Derricka.
He's behind bars tonight,
Bitch
accused
ass.
of murdering 6
They
people.
gonna have fun with his
4
ass.
of Moore's victims were his own family. One of the victims was a 7-year-old girl. Moore will go before a judge in Clay County Monday. He's charged with first-degree murder, but we expect that charge to be upgraded to capital murder within the next 48 hours. We have team coverage tonight on this shooting rampage and a special edition of WTVA 9 News.
Look at the map, y'all. Let's look at the map.
Clay County Sheriff Eddie Scott earlier today. Tania McQueen has an exclusive interview with the mother of one of the victims, and Wayne Herford is also in Clay County. He spoke with the members of the community about.
Let's go to Tania McQueen.
Let's first go to Michelle, who has all of the details on what happened Friday night.
Let's go to Michelle first, guys. What say you, Michelle?
Yeah, Emily, Sheriff Eddie Scott and his team of investigators have investigated a lot of horrible crimes over these years, but this one has to be the most disturbing.
This one takes the cake, guys.
In this community.
It's the cake taker.
It's just something that investigators in the community say that they're just struggling to grasp and understand how this level of violence can happen in their own backyard.
How?
This violent rampage happened on Friday night. This all happened.
She sound like she new to this shit.
Near West Point. The area is in the Griffith and Cedar Bluff communities. 24-year-old Derricka More is first accused of killing 3 relatives inside of a home on David Hill Road. The victims were essentially executed, all of them shot in the head. The sheriff says Moore killed his father, Glenn Moore, his brother, Quentin Moore, and then his uncle, Willie Ewins.
That boy a killer.
The truck and drove to another home on Blake
And a
Road.
thief.
He was there. Deputies say Moore forced his way inside. The sheriff says Moore tried to sexually assault someone in that home, and then he
A horny
shot and
one,
killed
too.
allegedly a 7-year-old girl. That girl was Moore's cousin. Moore took off traveling to a third location on Siloam Griffith Road. When investigators arrived there, they found the stolen truck hidden behind the house, signs of forced entry, and then 2 more victims inside, 2 men shot in the head. The victims were identified as Barry Bradley and Samuel Bradley. One of them was a well.
So the 2 men tried to stop him from sexually assaulting that little girl and paid the price with their life.
What investigators still don't know and what continues to
Sick
trouble
bastard.
this community is why.
This guy has not been on our radar. We have not had any reports, anything prior leading up to this. So what his state of mind was, what was going on with him.
Yo, what's good?
Part of the investigation right now. You know, this is
Deaconess Lomax, how are you?
The death penalty is going to have to be really looked at. If he's eligible for the death penalty, the district attorney.
Gertrude, where you been?
In some cases, just
Oh shit, Gertrude, welcome home.
6 people, one night, several different scenes. You've heard the allegations. They're about as bad as it gets.
Derricka More will have a preliminary hearing on Monday in West Point. Sheriff Eddie Scott says those charges will be upgraded to capital murder. Coming up here shortly, I will be talking to Sheriff Eddie Scott live to talk about what's moving forward with this case and what is planning to get justice for the families that are involved. King County, Michelle Martin, WTVN.
Thank you, Michelle. Working 2 jobs. Okay, well, good to see you. I turned 50. I'm 50 now. I had a 50th birthday on sometime, shit. I think it was this past Sunday or something. I turned 50. So this is crazy, man. So here's what I think happened. I think that old Derricka, first of all, he was mad because he got a bitch name, Derricka. Why the fuck he ain't take that A off his name? He old enough to drop that A on his name. So I think he was mad and shit because he got an old bitch name. And he went out there and tried to molest that little 7-year-old girl. He got caught by the 2 older men. He killed their asses. Then he killed the little girl. And the 2 men that caught him trying to molest his cousin, that little girl, had already called the daddy and the brother and the uncle and shit. And he went on ahead and killed them too because they knew. It's probably how that sick shit went down. See, they taught me New York City Police Department detective school. You gotta, in order to catch the killer, you gotta take the mind of the killer on. So that's what my mind tell me happened. I could be way off, but I could be dead on it too. All right, let's see what another news source has to say. Ain't much news on this shit so far. Looks like we're about it. Other than the news outlets, 6 killed in Mississippi shooting. That's 40 seconds, 48 seconds, 40 seconds. Ain't no real coverage on this shit yet. I might need to suit up and head to Mississippi, y'all. What you think? You want me to go solve this shit? I got me some coffee right here. My fucking lights was off yesterday. My goddamn light bill's over $3,000 and shit. $3,000. And I'm fucking tight. So I got the heat off and all that shit. But anyway, I'm breezing through real estate school right now. I finished the 60-hour course. I wish I had a soundboard so I could clap for myself, but pat myself on the back. And I'm a quarter way through the second part of the goddamn real estate school, the 30-hour course. So I'm moving forward with my life, and when I settle my mind on some shit, that's what the fuck I'm gonna do. That's it. 6 family members murdered by relative. 1 day ago? Huh? 1 day ago. When this shit happen? Oh, shit. Well, let's watch this one and see what this one talking about. Nope.
This is the time.
I feel a fucking seizure.
You know, a better outcome, but I just don't know. I tried.
On a quiet road in West Point, Mississippi, a pickup truck turned onto Blake Road, carrying a man investigators say had already taken lives and was not finished yet.
Oh, here we go, y'all. Here go a 40-minute clip. We got this. We're going to do this right here. Hold on. Let's watch this. Come on, family.
But I couldn't. And that's weighing heavy on my heart because, you know, it might have been more. What if I did this and what if I did that? It would have been, you know.
Your ass would have been dead too, nigga. You wouldn't have been on this screen. I tell you that shit.
I tried.
I know. You don't have to know, sister. I just told you.
A pickup truck turned onto Blake Road, carrying a man investigators say had already taken lives and was not finished yet. Inside the home he was driving toward was a mother and her children, including 7-year-old Makayla Gwyness, a little girl who had no way of knowing that the safety of her home was about to be shattered.
This good coverage right here.
Authorities, the man who walked through that door was not a stranger, but family. And within moments, what should have been a place of protection became the scene of an unthinkable loss. Makayla would be shot and killed inside that house, her life ending in a way no child ever should, while her mother and siblings were there to witness the unimaginable. In the aftermath, investigators would reveal details so disturbing, they stunned even seasoned law enforcement officers. Details that would leave a community asking how something so violent could reach someone so young, so innocent, and so completely removed from whatever anger or turmoil was unfolding that night. But as heartbreaking as Makayla's story is, this house on Blake Road was not where the violence began, and it was not where it ended. What happened to her was part of a wider shooting spree that unfolded across multiple locations, leaving 6 people dead, tearing through one family after another, and transforming an entire county into a series of active crime scenes within the span of just a few hours.
Hold on, y'all.
To understand how Makayla's life was taken,
Makayla.
Investigators say you have to rewind the clock and follow the path of the suspect from the very beginning, tracing each stop, each decision,
Makayla.
each life lost along the way. Investigators say that by the time the suspect arrived at Makayla's home on Blake Road, the night was already unfolding into something far darker than anyone inside that house could have imagined. The man at the door was someone the family recognized, someone connected by blood, and that familiarity made what happened next even more devastating. Authorities allege he forced his way inside while armed, turning a quiet family evening into a moment of terror that would permanently change everyone who survived it. Inside the home were Makayla's mother and her 3 children, all caught in a situation no parent ever prepares for and no child should ever have to experience. Law enforcement has confirmed that the suspect allegedly attempted to essay someone inside the house.
I knew it.
And news reports later identified that person as Makayla.
I told you.
Moments, fear and
I fucking told you.
Home, as the family tried desperately to protect one another.
I told you.
Relatives suddenly
Sick
turned their
bastard.
safety into a scene of terror.
Kill this
In the middle of that
motherfucker.
terror, investigators say
Fucking
Makayla
told
was shot
you.
in the head.
You gotta
Her
think
life
like the
taken
goddamn
instantly,
killer, man.
Right there in the presence of the people who loved her most. As if Makayla's death were not horrific enough, investigators later revealed
Crazy,
another
man.
detail that shook even
Get
seasoned
rid
officers.
of this bastard.
After Makayla was killed, the suspect allegedly pressed a gun to the head of another small child inside the house. For reasons that remain unknown, the trigger was never pulled. That child survived, but the trauma of having a weapon held to their head in the moments after losing a sibling is something that will likely follow them for the rest of their life. At some point after that, investigators say the suspect left the house, disappearing back into the night, leaving behind a family shattered beyond words and a home forever marked by violence. But what made this case even more disturbing was the realization that Makayla's murder was not an isolated act of rage. It was part of a larger spree that had already begun before he arrived and would continue after he left. According to authorities, earlier that evening, the suspect allegedly went to a home on David Hill Road, where 3 members of his own family lived. Inside that house, investigators say his father, his uncle, and his brother were all shot in the head and killed. Law enforcement believed those killings happened first, setting off a chain of events that
Sick
would spiral
bastard.
across multiple locations in Clay County within a
Sick
matter of hours.
motherfucker, boy.
After those initial murders, investigators say the suspect took his brother's pickup truck and drove to Blake Road, carrying with him whatever anger, instability, or intent fueled what happened next. And even after Makayla's life was taken, the violence did not stop there. After killing Makayla, the suspect allegedly drove to another home on Salome Griffith Road, where investigators later found signs of forced entry and 2 more victims inside. Those men, identified as Barry Bradley and Samuel Bradley, were both shot and killed. One of them a local pastor known in the community. With that final stop, the total number of lives lost that night reached 6. The suspect was eventually located and taken into custody.
Should have been shot dead like the fucking rabid dog he is right there. What the fuck you'll take him to jail for?
Authorities had no known
fuck?
criminal history and was not on law enforcement's radar prior to that night. A fact that only deepened the confusion and disbelief surrounding what investigators say he allegedly did. As the reality of what happened began to sink in, shock spread far beyond the crime scenes themselves, leaving an entire community struggling to understand what could drive someone to carry out such violence, especially against his own family. People searched for explanations that did not exist, asking whether there had been conflicts, arguments, or long-standing issues with the adults whose lives were taken, even though no disagreement could ever justify.
Yeah, they knew he was a nasty, sick fuck.
This one has to be the most disturbing case that has ever happened in this community.
Ain't that the same bitch that couldn't talk on the same newscast?
They're just struggling to grasp and understand how this level of violence can happen in their own backyard. This violent rampage happened on Friday at night. This all happened in several locations.
That chick Michelle can't talk for shit.
The area is in the Griffith and Cedar Bluff community.
She sound like she reading that shit backwards in Spanish.
Derricka More is first accused of killing 3 relatives inside of a home on David Hill Road. The victims were essentially executed, all of them shot in the head. The sheriff says Moore killed his father, Glenn Moore, his brother, Quentin Moore, and then his uncle, Willie Gewins.
All you motherfuckers got to go.
And drove to another home on Blake Road. He was there.
Killing everybody that know I'm a sick fuck.
Inside. The sheriff says Moore tried to sexually assault someone in that home.
The baby
He
girl.
shot and killed, allegedly, a 7-year-old girl.
The same baby girl he tried to fucking molest, you sick fuck.
To a third location on Salome Griffith Road. When investigators arrived there, they found the stolen.
That's alright. He ain't gonna never make it. Fuck it. They gonna kill his ass in jail. Promise you that shit. They gonna unalive his sick ass
The victims were identified
when he
as
get to
Barry
prison.
Bradley and Samuel Bradley. One of them was a well-known pastor. Moore was caught and taken into custody at a roadblock. He is charged with first-degree murder. What investigators still don't know and what continues to just trouble this community is why.
Cause he was gay and didn't want nobody to know. Oh no, not gay. He was a fucking rapist and he didn't want nobody to fucking know that he's a rapist. So he killed everybody that knew.
There was no explanation
Sick
for why
bastard.
that violence reached a 7-year-old child. Makayla had no role in any conflict, no involvement in adult issues, and no ability to defend herself from what investigators say happened inside that home. Her death stripped away any attempt to rationalize the events of that night, leaving only grief and disbelief in its place. For Makayla's mother, the shock of that night quickly turned into a pain so deep it is almost impossible to put into words. In the days that followed, she found herself replaying every moment, questioning what more she could have done, even though she was placed in an impossible situation with no safe choices and no way to stop what happened. Like so many parents who endure unimaginable loss, she carried a weight of guilt that did not belong to her, struggling to make sense of a night no parent should ever have to survive. Eventually, she gathered the strength to speak publicly, sharing her grief in a Facebook post that offered a raw and heartbreaking glimpse into what losing Makayla has done to her heart. She wrote, "I'm finally getting enough strength to even make this post. I never thought I would be going through this or even making funeral arrangements for one of my children, especially my baby girl." Her words reflected a shock that had not yet settled. As she admitted, "I have so many questions and so many things I don't understand. My heart is shattered into pieces and I'm hurting." She went on to describe the joy her daughter brought into her life, writing, "Keela brought so much joy to my life and so many others. She was the sweetest girl in the world, and I am not okay." Even in the middle of that heartbreak, Lashana spoke about leaning on her faith, saying, "But I know a God that's going to strengthen us through all of this."
They know a God that's going to strengthen them through all of this. You hear this shit?
All the calls, text,
God allowed this bullshit to happen. What the fuck you talking about?
Please keep the prayers coming, because we most definitely need them. Asking for time to grieve, she closed her message with a goodbye no parent should ever have to write.
You see this shit? You see what I'm talking about, y'all? This is what I'm talking about. Let me rewind that shit, okay? Shit pisses me off, man.
I know a God that's going to strengthen us through all of this.
Who said that? Who said that crazy bullshit?
It's shattered into pieces, and I'm hurting. She went on to describe the joy her daughter brought into
her daughter, the mother of this little 7-year-old girl, is saying,
post. I never thought I would be going through this, or even making funeral arrangements for one of my children, especially my baby girl. Her words reflected a shock that had not yet settled. As she admitted, "I have so many questions and so many things I don't understand. My heart is shattered into pieces, and I'm hurting." She went on to describe the joy her daughter brought into her life, writing, "Keela brought so much joy to my life and so many others. She was the sweetest girl in the world, and I am not okay." Even in the middle of that heartbreak, Lashana spoke about leaning on her faith, saying, "But I know
her
a God
faith.
That's going to strengthen us through all of this."
God.
She thanked those who reached out, adding, "I've seen all the calls, text, and inboxes, and they are greatly appreciated. Please keep the prayers coming."
The same God that allowed this heinous shit to happen.
Asking for time to grieve, she closed her message with a goodbye no parent should ever have to write. "Please give me time to process all of this and continue to pray for my family. Rest well, my sweet."
Pray to who?
Her grief is not quiet.
The God that allowed this shit to happen?
Constant.
Come on, man.
Shaped by the memory of watching her child's life end and knowing that nothing will ever bring her back. As the investigation continues and the legal process moves forward, Makayla's mother and loved ones are left to navigate a world that feels permanently altered, holding on to faith, prayer, and one another as the only way forward. In the midst of all the unanswered questions,
and one another,
truth remains clear to those who knew
Lord
her and to
Jesus,
those
help us all.
Makayla's life mattered, and the loss of a child like her leaves a wound that no explanation could ever heal. At the same time, the grief stretches far beyond one home, as families mourn the loss of a father, a brother, an uncle, and 2 other men whose lives were also.
Nah, she ain't sound like she was hurting.
Leaving behind loved ones.
She got God. She ain't hurting.
Of how so much violence could unfold so quickly. Entire families were changed forever, and a close-knit community was left carrying a collective sorrow, trying to honor every life lost while grappling with the painful reality that one night destroyed generations of connection, love, and trust.
But on January the 9th, 2026, at approximately 6:56 p.m., Clay County E911 received a call in regards to gunshot victims at 299 Blake Road in Cedar Bluff, which is going to be in the western part of Clay County. Deputies arrived on the scene at 7:03 p.m. The investigators revealed the following: that on January the 9th, Derricka More, as you see here on the screen to my left, black male aged 24, allegedly shot and killed Glenn Moore, age 67, Willie Ed Gewins, 55, and Quentin Moore, 33, at a residence located at 123.
Why the fuck that pussy ain't kill himself? That's what I want to know. Why that motherfucker ain't kill himself? Or why didn't y'all kill him and say he killed himself? What the fuck? Now the taxpayers got to pay to house this motherfucker and feed him. Man, get the fuck out of here. Get rid of this bastard.
Derricka More then traveled to 299 Blake Road, where we initially got the first 911 call. Once at that residence on Blake Road, Moore forced his way into the home and attempted to commit a sexual battery while armed with a handgun. At some point, Moore, in front of witnesses, allegedly shot and killed a 7-year-old female at the home. Upon arrival, deputies discovered
he looks nuts. His name is Derricka.
Gunshot wound to the head. The 7-year-old was pronounced deceased by the Clay County medical examiner, Alvin Carter. It is believed that Moore.
He tried to grape a 7-year-old, his cousin. She resisted. He shot in the head and killed everybody else.
In the western part of Clay County. During the investigations, Clay County investigators were directed to this Griffin Road residence by a 911 call. Upon arrival, investigators discovered the stolen truck hidden behind the house. While at the home, Clay County investigators discovered apparent forced entry to the rear of the residence. This led to the discovery of 2 deceased males. They were identified as Barry Bradley.
Clay County Sheriff's Department must have been sleeping on fucking Friday the 9th, goddammit. I swear for God, they must have been asleep. This motherfucker went to 3 locations and just killed motherfuckers.
Law enforcement established a perimeter. Moore was later taken into custody without incident at the intersection of Pine Grove Road and Joe Myers Road in western Clay County. He was taken into custody by members.
Call this the after the fact Sheriff's Department here, goddammit.
Mississippi Bureau of Investigation.
We showed up after the fact and found this.
U.S. Marshals and other law enforcement agencies. Once in custody, investigators discovered that the vehicle Moore was operating had allegedly been stolen from the residence on Siloam Griffin Road, where the 2 males were discovered in the house. Moore is currently charged with first-degree murder. That charge will be upgraded here shortly to capital murder, with additional murder charges forthcoming with conjunction with the district attorney's office.
Should be about 6 of them, goddammit. What the fuck you charge them with? What the fuck is going on out there?
And the Clay County medical officers and the district attorney.
They say he allegedly murdered, unalive 6 motherfuckers and he got 1 murder charge? Are these people serious or are they asleep?
This safe apprehension of our suspect was only possible due to the assistance of our local, state, and federal partners who responded quickly to...
Quickly? 3 locations? 6 motherfuckers dead? No, that ain't quickly, goddammit. Quickly would have been after he killed that little baby girl. Y'all came in and killed him. That's quickly. The fuck?
Subject to change. We're asking anybody out in the public that has any additional information to please contact.
Additional information they looking for, y'all.
We wanted to do say that we all lift our hearts in prayer for the victims and families.
You should have lifted your asses after the first 911 call, goddammit. Fuck is wrong with these people?
This is one of the toughest ones we had to work. So again, our job right now is to thoroughly investigate, make sure
thoroughly investigate
everything that they need to prosecute. At this time, I'm going to turn it over to our district attorney, Mr. Scott Colon.
You turn it over to somebody who got some fucking sense, because you clearly ain't got none.
I want to reiterate what the sheriff said. All of our hearts and prayers go out to the victims and the survivors of this really tragic, horrific spree.
Shit is crazy.
Last night. There's no words that could console them, but just want to let them know they're in our hearts and our prayers, and that community is in our hearts and prayers. I do want to give a huge shout out to the Clay County Sheriff's Department.
This nigga giving shout outs.
Different law enforcement agencies.
This nigga giving shout outs. Go ahead, bro. God damn.
Of this suspect.
Niggas gonna be niggas at all times, okay? Fuck, you got a suit and tie on, you gonna be a nigga.
I have to tell you, when the sheriff briefed me about
God
what
damn
had happened thus far last night.
Shout out to Ray and Pookie and them.
This is the worst one I've seen in 10 years.
This is the worst one he's seen in 10 years, y'all. Worst.
6 people in their lives taken. Just horrific. And as the sheriff said, these charges...
Worst one he's seen in 10 years, y'all.
They're going to probably be more than 1 count, to be honest with you.
It better be. It better be at least 6, motherfucker.
I talked to Trina Davidson this morning. And
who the fuck is Trina Davidson?
She asked me, could she be the special prosecutor on this case?
Y'all know any Trina Davidson, y'all?
And it's working very well. With the
I don't know Trina.
And we're really making great progress to going to trial on that case. She did such an outstanding job on that with working with investigators.
Nigga, we don't give a fuck about no other case. We want to know how y'all didn't catch this bastard after he got the baby girl and the 2 in the house.
So personal to her.
The fuck?
And I of course, agreed to let
I got questions.
So she will be working with investigator those in the Clay County Sheriff's Department to lead this prosecution. And I will also say that, this is the type of case where the death penalty is going to have to be really looked at.
You think?
I mean, and when I say that, there are certain legal processes that we have to go through.
What?
You have to continue the investigation. You have to go through mitigation experts. There's going to be mental evaluations done.
Listen, fuck all that. Strap that nigga to the gurney. Give me the needle. Put him in the chair.
Typically, I would
Fuck it, I'm blind as shit. Give me about 16 shots at his ass. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Processes.
They gotta get the worst punishment. They gotta get the worst punishment. 6 people, one night, several different scenes. You've heard the allegations. They're about as bad as it gets. If he's eligible, we're gonna go for the death penalty and let a jury decide his fate. So, just want to again reiterate, thanks so much.
I think the court of public opinion has already decided this man's fate.
Where we took the suspect in custody at. Again, there was a stolen, what we believe to be a stolen car. Also, evidence and stuff recovered from the vehicle. So again, that was worked by MDI. So that's considered a crime scene.
Was he caught at a roadblock, you said, or?
Yes, ma'am. It was a safety checkpoint. Again, law enforcement had set up the entire area out there. If you moved, you had to go through a safety checkpoint last night. And he came through one, and that's where he was taken into custody by some of our state and federal officials.
So you believe this was a random shooting or was it targeted?
Again, we don't know. That's motive.
They don't know shit, okay?
Put it like this, you know, this guy.
It's an ongoing investigation, blah, 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 blah.
Reports anything prior leading up to this. So what his state of mind was, what was going on with him, that's part of the investigation right now. So again, remember, this is really raw. We've been
Yeah, we don't know shit. We raw dogging this thing.
Again, we got 4 different scenes. That takes time.
4 different scenes. God damn.
The lab actually didn't finish up till this morning. So our guys are back in at it today, starting to go through the information. So when I tell y'all, you know, this is just preliminary. That's exactly what it is right now. There is some stuff that could change. Hopefully we'll have more details. You know, personally, I don't know what kind of motive you could have to kill a 7-year-old. It's just none out there that you can explain to me why this would happen. But again, as I'll say, and it should be pretty hard too. But right now, like I said, my focus is the resolve of solving this case for our victims and being there for these families and doing what we can to support them. So again, I asked our communities, our churches. I know that some of our local churches are getting together some prayer groups. It's going to be
prayer groups.
So,
churches.
Other questions?
Where's the fucking lynch mob? Fuck the prayer groups and the churches.
What I do at the first
Shit.
location, which is going to be on the. That's right here. So, yep. So we do know that the Glenn Moore, I'm sorry, Father. Yeah. So the Glenn Moore is going to be the father. The Willie Ed Gewins is going to be the uncle. Yes, sir. And the Quentin Moore is going to be the brother to the suspect. So all 3 family members. I will say that the one on Blake Road is also a family member. Yes.
Okay. And what about the Brad?
We don't know on that one yet. We know he was a pastor out there at the church. But again, other than a pastor relationship, that's all we know of now. But again, this is still ongoing. So we hope to get some more information on that.
Talk about how this is on the worst ones you guys have seen. Are you giving mental health counseling and training to your guys?
They need to, because these motherfuckers slow.
Well, we will at some point. I mean, this is always available for us, but I'm going to tell you right now, we are so zeroed in on working the case. You know, when everything's over and done with, we'll sit back and at that point in time. But we do make sure it's available. It's tough. It's tough on us because all of us has got families, and when you look at this, you know, it breaks your heart. So again, that's part of my job is to make sure that my staff stays mentally and physically fit. But right now, I'm so proud of them because, you know, they focused on what's got.
He worried about his staff staying mentally and physically fit.
And we want to make sure that we dot the
If they were mentally and physically fit, they would have caught this motherfucker at the crib at the first motherfucker at the scene, the first scene.
What we do, because it's my job to make sure that I serve.
They take pride in what they do, he said.
And therefore, I've got some of the best staff it is out there.
And what was the name of that church that the pastor
The best staff there, out there. They must have been off that day.
Apostolic. It's Apostolic Church. It used to be Apostolic Drive.
Apostolic Church, that's the name of it.
On Solomon Griffin Road.
The Apostolic Church. That one.
This is the second last shooting in Clay County.
God damn.
What do you say to, I guess, the
If this ain't Mayberry right here.
that, this has happened, in this community twice in the last 2 years?
Well, unfortunately, it's happening all over the country. And that's what
Where the fuck is Chief Gillespie? Get this motherfucker off the screen. Dig up Chief Gillespie, goddammit. He'll put this shit together.
Just show up and start
Virgil?
because they have disagreements or they don't.
Where's Virgil?
For whatever reason, it's hard for law enforcement to stay ahead of that. And
it's hard for law enforcement to get behind it too. It seems, goddammit.
Because this guy went on our radar. I mean, this is family members that he went after, and nobody has reported anything to us. So, again, it can happen anywhere. And the best thing we can do is just stay on our toes and get out here and promote, this anti-gun violence. It's just too much of it going on. We've seen it. Guns are readily accessible to anybody. That's the other thing, we check and see where he got the weapons from. Were they his weapons? Did they belong to somebody else? Did he steal them? So it's questions like that we're digging in right now. And again, it just takes time because there's so many questions. And it just takes us time to focus in because when we get an answer, we want to make sure we got the correct answer and the one answer that we can give our district attorney's office that can be used in this case.
You said it was for how many days?
We don't know. That's part we don't know. That's where the Mississippi Crime Lab comes in. They'll do ballistic testing and all that for us and get back to us. So again, we don't know that.
Does it appear to be more than one weapon?
Again, we don't know. Understand when the Mississippi Crime Lab comes in, they take control of the scene. They do the processing. Our guys is there to assist them. So right now we're waiting on preliminary information from the crime, but we don't know when that'll be.
The conversation should this tragedy force about violence prevention in communities here in Mississippi, in your cities and towns and across the U.S. really?
So what was the first part of the question?
What conversation should this tragedy force, to prevent gun violence really?
Well,
all right, here's a recap. Here's a recap because it seems as though my post didn't catch my thumbnail. So here's a recap, y'all. We got 24-year-old Derricka. What's the timestamp right here? Can anybody see the timestamp? Can anybody see the timestamp? If you see the timestamp, put it in the comment section. We got 24-year-old Derricka More in Mississippi, West Point area, Mississippi, allegedly murdered 6 members of his family, a 7-year-old girl that he attempted to sexually assault. It seems as though he was caught by 2 male relatives in the house, same house. He unalived them, went to another location, killed his daddy and his uncle. Total of 6 people dead, 4 locations. Mississippi. Breaking news is happening. Happened on Friday, January 9th. 3 days after my 50th birthday.
So I don't know.
Recap.
Again, a situation like this, you've got a family member that attacks his own family.
Shout out to the original content creator, which is, let me see, I can't see.
The reason
the original content creator here
is behind it, we're hoping we'll find out. Again,
let's
you got
see.
Mental health, you got drugs, you got all kind of stuff that contribute.
That's the original content creator. Black Girl Unlost. Y'all make sure y'all go and subscribe to Black Girl Unlost. Shout out to Black Girl Unlost. Blessings. I'm subscribed. I get all notifications.
What's going on with violence?
She puts together some great content.
A bond hearing or a hearing before a judge? Like, what's the next steps?
Well, it's right now we have what we call a preliminary hearing scheduled for this coming Monday at the Clay County Complex. We don't have a time set just yet. It's going to be depending on the availability of our prosecutors and our judges. But right now we're looking at Monday, which will give the investigators time to come together on all the charges, have these charges upgraded when we go in front of the judge.
I'm not understanding why you got to upgrade charges.
What did you tell people?
You should have had them 6 charges already in the system. 6 docket numbers. 6 needles ready for this nigga's vein. I'm confused.
Mr. Moore is in custody. Like, what do you tell them?
Well, I mean, it's natural to have fear. I mean, when you get these type of reports of something happening, again, this is our smaller community over here in the area this happened. There's a lot of families. out there. So when you hear something like this, fear is automatically what you're going to do, because again, we see it on the news all the time of violence happening all across our country. So I understand. We understand the fear. But you know, again, we just ask our citizens, you know, when you have something like this going on, just let us deal with it. Let us deal with the problems.
Nigga, we let you deal with this shit, and we got 6 dead instead of 3. What the fuck you talking about? You fired.
No other injuries that's been.
Fuck out of here.
Again, this is ongoing. You know, I can't tell you that we won't get a call in a few
blah,
minutes.
blah, 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 blah.
Now, just these 6 fatalities is what we've been made aware of. This is what we're investigating.
I understand things preliminary, but are you and your investigators confident it's just one shooter?
As of now, all the evidence that we have, witnesses that we have, it leads us to believe just the one shooter at this point in time.
I have a question for Scott there. With this being such a large potential case,
Right.
The Oasis shooting also being a large potential case, I guess how much resources will your attorney have for both of these, take on both of these large cases?
She'll have endless resources. She'll have the resources she needs. She's very competent. The district is very blessed to have Trina.
Yeah, anybody know how I can change the caption, my thumbnail,
she did a great
while
job
I'm live?
They're very different, though. I do want to point out those are very different.
Because it
situations.
seems as though it didn't
The
get my
Oasis
thumbnail.
is about a conflict resolution situation that we've got to really root out at a young age, because when they get to a nightclub and there's lack of self-control, that's a different problem. This situation.
Yo, let's get that chat up, yo.
Yeah, I'm like the sheriff. Somebody killing their dad, their brother, their uncle in a short period of time. A 7-year-old was related to him. I mean, I can't get an answer to that one. There's no.
Can you answer this? Why the fuck y'all ain't catch him at the first location?
Or warnings or something to law enforcement. But she's gonna have everything she needs, and she works so well with the Clay County Sheriff's Department that we're gonna be in a very strong position. So I'm very confident in that. And like I said, if it is eligible, there are some legal stuff we gotta go through. But if it's eligible, you can't have a case like this and not seek the highest punishment under Mississippi law. It's just, if you're not doing it in this situation.
Y'all so worried about the death penalty, y'all should have already administered that shit. Should have executed it. You had your opportunity. Y'all motherfuckers had one job. And y'all fucked it off.
I mean, Sheriff and I were talking about it. They brought one to my attention that I had.
Yo, chat, say something, man. What the fuck?
Killing a 7-year-old, child abuse is capital murder. And if there was a burglary, that could be another capital murder charge. So, I broke into the house and theft of a truck, I think.
You think?
Attempted sexual assault.
He think.
I mean, that's captured with the child abuse.
He think. He don't know.
Yeah, it's the worst I've seen.
He don't know. He think.
I don't want to get ahead of ourselves on that. At least 2 confidently. The third one, I'm feeling really good about it. But
he feeling really good about the third one, y'all.
It's the worst I've seen. I never had. I don't know if a many across the state, sheriff or chief deputy, where you've had multiple capital murder charges. It's very rare that you get multiple capital murder charges,
Especially young family members.
Yeah, this is. I probably say even nationally, this is a very, very rare situation, and it's horrific. It's about as bad as it gets. Thank you.
When you say sexual assault, do you know which victim?
Well, right now the sexual assault is coming from the one on Blake Road right now. So again, hopefully we can release some more information, but as of right now, that's pretty much about all that we can give y'all. Hopefully by Monday, when we get ready for rain,
we don't know shit. Hopefully by Monday we'll know some shit, so that way we can tell y'all some shit. That's what he said. If you listen,
concerning each charge,
we don't know shit.
Sheriff, have you talked to any surviving family members and
we don't even know how this motherfucker got to all these locations, and we missed them.
Last night, I talked to a bunch of them, and I mean, it's just right now it's overwhelmed grief. I mean, it's just hard to describe. I know how I felt. And
how'd you feel?
There, looking at these family members.
We don't know how you felt. Tell us.
Grieving the loss of their loved one, and then finding out who it was that committed this to another family.
And then finding out that y'all could have got him after the first.
So, it was really hard to have conversation other than prayers. with everything.
Prayers.
So,
Prayers. God damn it.
Again, I just this family to lose this many.
Let's pray to the God that let this shit happen.
Setting, it's just hard to imagine. So
Kumbaya, my Lord.
Need our prayers.
Kumbaya.
It's hard for them to get through this. But right
Oh
now,
Lord.
that the remains of these individuals are being sent to the Mississippi Crime Lab.
Kumbaya.
At some point in time, we'll get that results back too.
One quick clarifying question. You said he was arrested at the intersection of Pine and what other road?
Joe Myers.
Pine and Joe Myers, we got him.
Probably less than half a mile from the crime scene on Blake Road.
Less than a half a mile.
Pardon me if I misunderstood.
Just missed him.
Attempted sexual battery was that.
They just missed him, y'all. Half a mile.
Else that was there. That he attempted that on.
Well, I won't release that just yet, but that's the charge is going to stem from that resident. So we're still getting statements, and so we're just a little bit not quite ready yet to confirm which one.
Oh, okay.
Was there anybody at the house with the 7-year-old?
It was. Her mother and some siblings. I will add this, and I didn't say it initially, but statements after the 7-year-old was violently murdered. Was stuck to the head of a small child in the house also. We're trying to determine whether the gun misfired or whether he did not shoot a child. That part we don't know. That's something else we're looking at. That's how violent it was. To shoot one and stick a gun to another one, who I think is going to be younger than the 7-year-old. So there was several, I think a total of 3 kids in the house along with the mom. So even with the tragedy, it's a blessing that he didn't do more damage than what he did before he got out of there.
So clarifying question.
You got the nerve to say he could have did more damage. God, before he got out of there. Before we just missed him, he could have did a lot more. You son of a bitch.
Where the father, the brother, and the uncle were killed, he allegedly took the truck of the deceased brother and drove to Blake Road. After he committed the crime at Blake Road, he left there and drove to Siloam Griffin Road, where he allegedly murdered the 2 individuals, broke into the house and murdered.
And we missed him each time, y'all.
And then he took one.
We just missed him. We was right there, and dag dabbit, the son bitch got away.
Joe Myers Road later on.
But we caught his ass after he killed the other 3. Damn it, we got his ass on Joe Myers and
possession of the deceased brother's truck
and Ronald Isley Boulevard.
And then again, we found it behind the house on the side of Griffin Road.
You had no prior run-ins with him?
None. It was not on our radar for anything.
So we didn't know what to look for, you know? These stupid motherfuckers.
No, again, I talked to the family out there at Link last night, and they just never...
Mayberry police work, boy.
Anything like this. So, again, not on our radar. This is reactive. It's nothing that could have been...
Reactive,
Again,
a little late with the reactive, but, you know, reactive nonetheless. Don't worry about it. We got him.
Well, again, you know, investigators are having conversations with him. So again, we may not never know the motive.
We may not never know why he done this.
It had to be something drastic to commit this type.
It had to be something drastic to make this man kill these 6 people.
An attorney, if you don't have one, also in a potential bail
Damn.
But my understanding, capital murder, there is no bond. So, really looking at...
Y'all ain't got shit to say?
Okay? We thank y'all for coming. And again, we just ask that y'all keep our community in your prayers.
Are you asking the public any more information, any additional information that you'll need from the public?
Yes, we're still asking the public. You know, we're reaching out there to them. If you've got any information, you know, please contact us. Golden Triangle Crime Stoppers. Any information you got, you know, we take it all in and we sort through it and see where the...
Take it all in and sort through it.
Sheriff, do y'all know if the child that was killed, was he related to any of the... Or she was related to any of the other ones that were killed, the brother?
Yes, this is actually going to be the suspect's second cousin. The house that he broke into was his first cousin, the mom.
First and second cousins. He going through the phone. Oh, shit.
So, again, you're looking at 4 family members.
Boy, you third cousins out there in Mississippi. You lucky his ass got caught, boy, because he was coming for your asses.
And his brother, You know, we haven't been able to determine that just yet. That's part of the investigation.
But they got that bastard.
Again, this pastor is from Columbus.
Got the pastor though. Pastor had to go.
On Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Pastor had to get up out of here.
Of the church up there. So
Apostolic Church, that's the name of it.
At this point, we don't know, but we are actively looking for answers for that.
You know, a church that you pastor, did family attend your church?
It's my understanding, yes. The family did attend the church.
Yeah, that's why the pastor was over there trying to pray for his soul while he over there trying to molest 7-year-old girls. His cousins. Sick fuck.
656.
Yes.
What time was he apprehended?
At 11:24.
Nigga, I gave the recap. You better rewind this shit.
Right there, before 11:30, right around 11:24 when they was taken into custody. Without incident. Okay. We thank y'all for coming. Again, hopefully we'll have some more information.
You ain't gonna have shit.
As we can. But again, you know, some of the information that we just got to verify. And we just
information we looking for is why you ain't kill that motherfucker.
It takes time to go through this, and we're working with multiple agencies, including our crime lab, NBI, so everybody's got to be on the same page.
They should be investigating why he dead by his own bullet.
And we can't afford no slip-ups.
Wink, wink.
Whatever information we got in facts, our district attorney, he's got to have it prosecuted in court, so we got to make sure.
Yeah. Now we got to waste all this money because you motherfuckers ain't put a hole in this nigga's head that God didn't give him. Fucking losers. You niggas are losers, man. All that shit did was piss me off. That shit pissed me off, y'all. What y'all think? I want to know what y'all think about this shit, man. Because this is bullshit. I believe that what should have went down was they should have, first of all, they should have got that bitch ass Derricka, whatever his name is, after he killed the little baby girl, unalived the little baby girl, and then he unalived 2 males in the same residence. You understand what I'm saying? Why in Mississippi neither one of them niggas had a pistol? God damn it, I'm talking plain English. Why these niggas ain't had no pistol, but this damn horny ass, sick ass pedophile had a pistol? Huh? There's another question I got. Watch this one now. Don't miss this one. Why did God allow this bullshit? This is what I need to know. Somebody tell me in the bleep bloops. That's the comment section. That's what the sound make when you make a comment. Tell me why God allowed this bullshit to happen. I'm going to wait. Because I know I'm going to wait. Tell me what's up, y'all. Talk to me. I want to talk about it. We got a 24-year-old man. I'm going to give another recap. Fuck it, 24-year-old man killed 6 of his relatives. Unalived. God damn it, I got to stop saying that shit. Unalived 6 of his relatives. He attempted to SA a 7-year-old girl. Clearly, he got caught doing that shit by 2 other male relatives in that residence, and he proceeds to unalive them as well. He proceeds to steal the pickup truck, look like an old 90 to 96 Ford F-150, proceeds to steal that shit, go to another residence, unalive his daddy and the daddy's brother. His daddy and his uncle, unalived. That's only 5 people, so I don't know, I can't remember what the 6th one was, but 6 people unalived. And the sheriff's department just missed him every damn day. It was a half a mile away from the scene of the last one. Somebody tell me how. Now listen, this is the important part. Don't miss this shit, right? Check this out. The mother of the little girl that's deceased is praying and soliciting prayers. Who's she praying to? The same. Question.
Yes, sir, boss.
I just got finished. I just breezed through the 60-hour pre-licensing real estate.
Yeah.
And I'm breezing through this 30-hour. So I should probably be exam ready next month. And then I'm going to be looking for a sponsoring broker.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, you know,
Well, look, brother.
I gotta see what, you know, I gotta see what I can produce.
Yeah. You think you got the
I got the
skills
juice.
necessary?
I got the
You got
juice.
the juice?
I got the
You feel you
juice,
have the
bro.
skills? Are you willing to commit to the program like
Bro,
Jason Bourne?
bro, I got the juice, bro.
You got the juice?
I'm like Morpheus. Like Morpheus said, I'm beginning to realize that I am the one.
Oh my goodness. Well,
Yeah.
let that man move out that man way.
You gotta get out the way, man. He ain't got no legs and he can't see, but he gonna get to his destination.
You got to get out that man way so he can add value.
I gotta add some value, like Lionel Richie said, value, you know?
Value.
See, a lot of folk don't know about them Commodores, son. They don't know about them Commodores and Lionel Richies. No, come on, man.
And you gotta add that on there too, bro.
Come on now.
You can't have it without it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah, brother. But you doing okay, man? You feeling good?
I'm hanging in there. You know I ain't gonna never complain.
Yeah.
Yep. But nobody wanna hear that shit no way.
Yeah. Well, you know.
Yep. But I just wanted to let you know I just wanted to let you know I'm gonna be ready soon.
Be ready.
Yes, sir.
A football coach used to say that. Be ready.
That's right.
Man. All right, brother. It's good to hear your voice, man.
Good to hear your voice too, man.
I thought you had moved out the area, man.
Nah, I'm in Kingstree. Which is out
here over here in when you in North Charleston?
in the Berkeley County area anymore. Charleston County. No, I'm in Williamsburg County now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
You sell your house?
No, I'm living in Kingstree. I haven't sold my house. Mm-mm.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you ever? Let me ask you a question, Jay. You ever hear anything about Carlton Vass?
No, man. I don't know what happened to that brother.
Mm-hmm.
I know he was caught up in
Yeah.
that whole three blind brothers.
Yeah. I think he paid that woman her money back, though. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know.
Hey, people listen, people got their thing. You know what I'm saying? Got to work that shit out.
You know?
That's it.
Always something, man. I think the people are so quick to judge and they want to see people burn, man. You know, there are so many people that have, you know, ulterior motives, man, as sure as you have seen.
And, you know, hold on, just to piggyback off of that, it don't matter if it takes a month, 10 months, 10 years. The ulterior motives will always show.
They do, man.
Yep.
They do, man. And it's like, you know, and the thing that I have noticed, and this is something that I share this with my wife every day, literally, people who treat other people the worst, that's who people gravitate towards.
That's crazy.
Isn't that crazy?
I was just talking to somebody. Mm-hmm.
People, if they get treated like dog shit, they'd be like, ooh, I need more of that person's time.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's just, okay, boom, here's the example right here. Why is it that these women love these men that treat them like shit and walk all over them? And vice versa with men. What can you explain that phenomenon?
No, I can't. And nor do I care to, because it makes no sense.
It's crazy, man.
I literally know someone got married to a guy, got divorced, and is bending over backwards to meet this fool's every need.
Oh yeah, that's what. Listen, man, that's what they do, bro. I don't get it.
And I think it's
This is my
systemic, though. I think
multi-millionaire friend,
there are more people
real
who
estate
come
broker,
from backgrounds where they were
JP.
abused more than we even realize. And they were treated so badly that that's really, although nobody likes to be treated bad, but that's all they know.
That's right.
So
It's familiar
that's
to
what
them.
yes, right. That's what they know. It's just like being a part of a gang. You know you're not gonna ever make as much money as the man, but you keep doing it anyway because you got something to belong to.
Or you could just say like network marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had an opportunity. I mean, our run with artists and Legal Shield was purely on the strength of us grinding, right?
Right.
But what people don't know about the business is that a lot of people that you see are propped up by the companies.
Of course.
They're not out there grinding. They out there because it's like they're not gonna pay an advertising agency, so they might as well pay the spokesperson.
Let's get this person that can relate to the people.
Right.
Let's get this Stormy Wellington that's gonna motivate all these hoes to get out here. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
No, you're fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, motivate them while I'm dropping a meal in your pocket.
Yeah.
And all the rest of them.
It's a whole lot cheaper than that. Actually.
Yeah, they came at us with that stuff. I'm like, no, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on a second. Hey, hon, you had to pay this? Oh, okay.
Yo, what's good, Allie? What's good, Allie?
Only JD, the Mac man himself. He said he getting his real estate license and he looking to clap thunder.
That's Roz?
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay. Tell I said what's.
Speaker. Hold on. You can say it yourself, brother. Hold on. Go ahead, man.
Roz, how are you, my sister?
I'm great. How about you?
I'm hanging tough. I'm breezing through this 30-hour course. I'm getting ready to light Williamsburg County up.
He in Williamsburg County.
All right. Well, keep it moving.
That's all I know how to do. Good to hear your voice.
Yeah, you too. Okay. I wasn't here. I just put it on when I came out.
Oh, okay.
You too. You take care, okay?
You too.
Let me know when you're ready to rock and roll.
I will let you know when I am licensed and ready to get it activated.
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's beginning to say, let's get it on.
Gotta do it, man. Gotta get it done.
Yeah, man.
So how's the Maserati?
Good, man. I had him out yesterday. I had it had a shined up so it got that twinkle and glisten.
Oh, is she glistening?
Uh-huh. Yeah, man. It's so funny, man. I have, and I don't hear it anymore, but people would always, they think they want to lend my ear. They want me to say, they want to, yak at my ear. The Maseratis, they have a lot of problems and they depreciate. I'm like, really? Have you? Now, you what do you drive? I'm like, okay. Well, what is depreciation? So I went out to the car dealership. I went to the Porsche dealer because I needed to get this out of my system. I went and drove a 911 Targa. Okay? And
do they still come 6-speed?
I'm sure it do, but this one was on automatic.
Okay.
It was a 2019. And it was all-wheel drive. And the thing that I like about Porsches is that when they corner, brother, they like it's like they are glued to the ground.
Like they're on rails, yeah.
Yeah, it literally it feels like. Do you ever remember at the amusement park a ride called the Wild Mouse? Okay. So at the amusement park, there was this ride called the Wild Mouse, right? And it was like you were literally sitting in a little rail car, and it looked like it was going off the edge of the rail, then it turned real quick, right? And so when I was driving in that Porsche, the shifting on it was butter. Everything about that car was perfect except for one thing. And what was missing wasn't, I didn't feel like I was driving a sports car. It felt too, and I guess maybe where I'm from, and what I'm accustomed to, V8 sports cars, it didn't feel like I was driving. Like the Maserati is heavy.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a lightweight machine, right? It's a
Mm-hmm.
V8, naturally aspirated, but it's
Trudy
it's a
Cobb, what's up, girl?
V8,
Trudy.
and so it's
Allie.
a long wheelbase. So it's more of a touring sports car. It's not a Corvette sports car.
Right.
It's quick off the line, but it's not.
And you kind of tall too, so that it ain't really that comfortable for
It could be. I could use maybe about 2 more inches of leg room.
Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now the Porsche, it was as much. Actually, it had more leg room than my truck, right?
Mm-hmm.
And but the thing about it was, it didn't feel like, or if I'm gonna spend, 150 grand. Now that was a pre-owned one.
Mm-hmm.
The new one is over like 202.
20, yeah, to about 203, 204. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if I'm buying that, I need to feel like, the Challenger still feels to me more of a sports car than that Porsche. And
Really?
again, maybe because the Porsche. It is.
Wait, when you say you mean sports car or muscle car? Like which one? Because
I guess what I'm saying is, for me, it didn't feel like, based on me driving this Maserati,
mm-hmm.
and having, muscle cars to me is where I belong. I guess what I'm saying.
Right. That's what
The refined, and it felt, and maybe again because of Maserati, it is heavy. It doesn't corner on a dime.
Mm-hmm.
It's an experience though. It's when you start the thing up, man, when you're driving, just the feel from that exhaust and way it is, the sound of it. Oh, it definitely lets you know what you're driving. It just does something to your sense. When I start the Porsche, it's more like, But again, now,
Right.
for what he did, and I took it through his paces. Now, the guy in the car, the salesman, he's a brother. I said, I can drive, right? He says, let's go. Now, I drove it, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking, man, it drove like, I can't say anything for where the engine is and how, because, in the Maserati, all the weight is in the front with that big ass engine.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't disappoint, man. Maybe if they had it had a better exhaust and a more, I don't know. It's hard to describe, but I don't want to go to like a GT3, way up in the stratosphere. And it was a lot of wind noise from the turbo too.
So yeah, I was gonna ask you how you like. You like convertible. You like the convertible feel?
No, I don't even like this. I don't like sunroofs.
Right, me either.
I got a sunroof on my BMW, but I don't like them. I prefer a solid roof. I don't like sunroofs. I don't even use it.
Right, I don't either.
But in the next year, I'm gonna buy something else. Now Joshua, he's got a '74 Corvette Stingray. That's about 95%. There's just some stuff we got to do with the fuel tank and the fuel line, and there needs some adjustments made with the transmission.
Yo, Rena Black, what's good, girl?
But it's an automatic.
What's good, Rena?
AC doesn't work. But again, it's the brakes.
Oh, but it's an AC car though.
Huh?
It's an AC car.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Wow.
It's got literally the same. Back in the day, I had a '72 Nova.
Mm-hmm.
And you slide that thing that lever over.
Mm-hmm.
Noise.
Mm-hmm.
And it.
Blue or red? Which one you want? Blue or red?
Right.
What temperature? Right.
Right. Exactly. You can't never really. It's either hot or it's cold.
Right.
There's no middle.
Right.
You have to turn it up to hot and then back it down.
I got a '72 Fleetwood out there. Got that in it.
Yeah, right. It never gets, there's no such thing as climate control. It is even when it goes from the blue to the red. If you put it in, it's today it could be cold, and today that same spot could be hot.
Yep.
You know, but it's a different type of driving experience too. It's a very stiff ride, but it's a rare bird, man.
Yep. That's a 74. That's nice.
74 is a burgundy color, it's a Charleston color.
That's that Clemson color, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I seen your picture of it, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
Brother. But yeah, man. Always was good to hear your voice, brother.
Always
Happy
good to hear your
weekend
voice,
you, man.
the mover and the shaker. You know what I'm saying?
Well, brother. I'm just trying to work it through, brother. I just, I had a call with a young lady today, and I just said, I've never been a crowd pleaser. I don't like to be out in the, somebody invited us to a party. I said, I'll catch you later. That's never been me.
What company? What company you representing?
Well, my own, Brownstone Capital. I'm in the commercial finance side of things.
Oh, okay.
And Rosalind, she's with a company called Compass.
Okay.
Yeah.
Compass Realty?
Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I heard of them.
Uh-huh. So, but I've never been a party guy. I've never been a crowd guy. I get invited to all kind of stuff, man. And I'm introverted, brother. Now,
Really?
people that I like. I can kick it with anybody, man, but I don't really have anybody that in my circle that I talk to that I don't like, that I don't want to be around.
Okay. I
just don't. Because there's no point in it. Ain't nobody can make me do anything different. So I own my life, man, other than Jesus, man. I own my life, brother. So I don't have no crowd to please. And I don't have no club or sorority or fraternity to maybe, the people, what they think. I don't care. Just do me, man.
That's it.
I got a partner. She's, his girl is in AKA, and they go to all these other things, these events, man. Man, y'all ought to come on. Like, I'm good, bro.
How's that go?
Most of them people. Huh?
How's that going to benefit me? That's where I'm at in my life.
Nothing. I mean, if you do get a deal that's conditional, they all want money under the table. And, but, man, it's the human condition, brother. So. And you still got 100 dogs over there, man?
6 and a cat. I just got a cat a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, there you go.
Mm-hmm. He's kind of regulating these dogs, too.
Oh, yeah.
I think they're just so fascinated by the fact that there's a kitten in the house. It's like they don't even know. And the fact that he done already fucked 2 of them all the way up, real quick.
Oh
yeah,
man. They don't play, bro.
Yeah, they don't play. You got a cat? You got any cat? You ain't got no pets, right?
No, and we just gave our dog away to some former neighbors. Dude,
you gave your son away?
No, our dog.
That's your son, ain't it?
Yeah. He's a Malinois mix, and she was a fellow Marine. Well, both of them are, and they lost their Malinois to cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And but his allergies just tear me up, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I couldn't dance with it no more.
How long did you dance with it, bro?
11 years, bro.
That's a long dance, boy. That could be an expensive one too.
Yeah, man. And then Bella, we lost her a year ago.
So y'all living your best life. You traveling and shit.
Yeah, and then we got Miley though. Miley is a boxer rock mix.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, it's Joshua's dog. So we still got a doggy over here.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. She like people, but she don't.
Oh yeah, I got one of them too. You don't want to turn your back on her.
Oh, she's so cute. And they go to pet her, and then she'll pet him. And then the next time they see her, oh, she's so cute.
Yeah.
You didn't know till what today was the day, did you? You forgot, didn't you? And but she's such a sweet girl, man. She she's excited. She gets excited whenever I come around.
So you said you're doing commercial finance?
Yes, sir. Investment properties and oh yeah, thanks. Investment property and commercial.
I just
Yeah.
I just got 5 tax lien properties in December. I got a year to see if I see what happens with them.
Oh, okay. Well,
It's
there you go,
a
my
little
brother.
like a little strip mall.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. Here in Charleston?
5 units. No, here in Williamsburg County.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you got to hold that for 18 months?
Nah, a year.
A year?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So we see what comes of it.
With JD Worldwide.
But what I like to do, I like to start some kind of cultish Brit International, like Brit Worldwide type shit out in the building. No, I'm just kidding. Remember Bobby Britt from Amway? Bill Britt from Amway?
Yeah. Bill Britt, yeah.
Start making some damn cassettes and shit and start selling cassette players out this one.
My name is JD. First
What?
and foremost, kiss my ass. That's how you can start. That's how you can start your video. My name is JD. First and foremost, kiss my ass.
That's it. JD's
Now,
revenge.
how can I help you?
That's it, man. I ain't gonna do that when I'm trying to get that listing though. I'm gonna have to be a little bit nicer than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta tailor that shit.
Man, you know what the easiest thing about real estate is?
But
answering your damn phone.
For real?
Man, most of these realtors out here, they don't answer their phone. They think it's cute not to pick up the phone. And don't talk shit. Don't talk shit. People can recognize when you're phony. You ask them, hey, what is it you're looking for? And you have to be upfront. Yeah, I want a 5-bedroom on 2.5 acres for $250,000. No, sir, it doesn't. I would love if you find that, let me buy it. I'll buy it for you.
Oh yeah, I was brutal at crushing that dream and bringing the reality at the dealership immediately. Let's cut this bullshit right here, sir. First of all, you're a 430 and you looking at a damn brand new. Come on, let's go over here. Let's be for real. You gotta be easy with them now. You can't be as brutal as you was.
People are very they're very sensitive.
Very sensitive in this society, man. Like their mothers raised a bunch of pussies.
Well, I don't think it's that. I think it's that they have so much information. I've been taught how to think before I know how to on my own. See, when I was growing up, we had this thing called imagination that we could pre-develop.
Right.
Me and my friends used to lay in the grass and look up at the clouds and say, hey, man, look at that right there. That's a race car. Or we talk about, man, I'm going to be rich, man.
That's my car. That's my car.
That's my car, right? We used to have, we could pull out the magazine or the Sears catalog and just be, or, our little army men and, we could play.
Right.
But these kids are grown before they get. I look at my granddaughter, man. She all in the tablet.
They got devices.
They got information there. They don't have chances for their brains to develop before they're required to make a decision. And it's like, you got all these sensory. You turn on SpongeBob. It's noise.
I got a 4-year-old grandson that sends me YouTube videos of toys that he wants.
Right.
YouTube ads. 4 years old.
Yeah, but shoot, man, when I was 12 and 13, we was building our own bikes.
Damn.
We didn't have, like a buddy of mine, he had a bike and he had a busted rim, or the frame cracked. Man, we was trying to figure out how we could put that sucker back together.
Wait, you said you was in Detroit, wasn't you?
Yeah,
Look at 12 years old. You was trying to figure out how to get that damn Huffy from that motherfucker. How to get how to get how to relieve another young man of his his what they call them, mountain bikes.
No, man, no. When I was growing up, brother, I was probably. I remember at 16 years old going to the model car shop. I mean, 16. I was building model cars and airplanes up until I graduated high school. I didn't have my upbringing, even though we was in Detroit. I didn't have a rough upbringing. Now,
I was rough. Mine
here's
was.
the part about it that's crazy though. After I graduated high school, that's when I met all the elements. That's when I met Earth, Wind, and Ghetto.
You lost your innocence.
Right. So I either had to learn how to defend myself or become a follower, and I wasn't gonna do that. Not for fear of them, for fear of my father. Couldn't be no father. There couldn't be no follower, man. So then you only gonna do that. You got to develop a rep, man. You got to do now. This dude come up here talking stuff to him. First thing you gotta do is pop him in his mouth, man.
Pop him in his mouth. Yeah. See, I grew up in that.
Finish talking.
Yeah. That's what I'm trying to get out of me. I'm trying to get that out of me.
Well, you know what? I'm gonna give you for one hostile Negro to another. Would you like to know what worked for me?
Tell me what worked for you, bro.
Stop trying to get it out of you. Just understand it's part of who you are. You just manage it better. I'm trying to do something. It's just like in the analogy of that home, right? I want a 5-bedroom home on 3 acres for $250,000. It doesn't exist. It's not going to have as much as you want it to. And that's the same thing with your persona. You can't change it, and you can't get it out of you. You can manage it better, though, which is what I learned to do. Why do you think when you and I get on the phone, it's peaceful? Because it's the same energy, right? So it's just like, okay. But I'm not going to try to get over on you and vice versa. But the thing about it is, man, is that I respect you.
Yeah, I respect you.
So that neutral, but you have to. What I discovered was me letting people see that side of me was being disrespectful to myself. Because they didn't need to know that. They didn't need to know that. See, but unless I need it, and if I need it, then you don't want to know I got it.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So I just see the thing that I have, the best lesson that I have learned, or the best attribute that I have learned to manage is the ability to walk away decisively and quickly.
Yeah.
Relationships with people, if it starts going, if it's shitty, recognize the sign, because they're not going. Okay. Let me ask you a question. And all the time you call me, right? I call you right back. Even like to me personally, and again, this is just for people in my circle. If you call me, if I call you and you don't call me back, to me, that's a sign of disrespect.
I'm the same way. Go ahead.
Right. Okay. So I know. Okay. Well, I'm not. I gotta call JD back. Right. That's what I'm thinking. I gotta one call after another, but I gotta call JD back because that's a sign of disrespect. If I don't, then that's it. It didn't matter. Do I need to know? You said call you back. You didn't tell me why. You just said call you back. That means you want to talk to me. You don't know, probably don't know at the time what you want to talk to me about, or just want to see if I'm okay. See, that's another thing too. People don't give folks the benefit of the doubt that the call is not to get anything, but it's just to make sure that you're all right.
That's true.
So, but like I said, man, I've learned that lesson that I'm not giving anybody, I'm not lending that to anyone. If I have to, and let me give you an example. So, a partner of mine referred me to a guy to get my hair cut, right? So I go to the guy, and on his wall, he had a ad for a flyer for a guy that details cars. And I said, I see you got a flyer up here for a guy that details cars, right? He said, "Yeah, man, that dude did such a good job on my car, man, that I didn't even want to drive it." I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, maybe I can have my man come out." You know, and I figure, okay, well, this is my partner's barber, and he's been going to him for years. And so I figure if the guy got his flyer up in here, the guy's legit, right? And so, you know, I called the guy up. He said he can come out. And he didn't do that good of a job.
Oh.
Right? He didn't. But the guy was washing my car on this. I had somewhere to go. And so he was washing my car on a Sunday. And then by the time he got done, it was dark. I said, well, he said, okay, I'm all set. I said, okay, well, give me a chance to, you know, he didn't text me till the next morning. I said, okay, give me a chance to look it over and I'll hit you back. Yeah, man, I don't operate like this. I don't take care of business, so that's all right.
That's the
You ain't
text
gotta
back.
pay me.
That's the what?
That's what he sent me. I was like, what? So I called my man to refer me to him. And I told him what's happening. I said, you know, you got to be careful, man. I said, this guy didn't do that good of a job, right? So I said, you know, this could reflect negatively on your business. You got your boy's flyer up here. He said, what they got to do with me? I said, I said, you know what? You're right. And so then my partner that referred him called me. He said, hey, man, we got a problem. I said, what? He said, my man said you wouldn't, he did your car and you didn't want to pay him.
Oh. You didn't want to pay him. He told you not to pay him. I mean.
Correct. Now, I tell you, and I tell anyone that'll listen, if we got a money deal and you tell me, brother, not to pay you, do you think I'm going to pay you?
You can cancel that shit.
Thank you.
Nigga, you told me not to pay. I mean, bro, you told me not to pay you.
But not in the ghetto logic. You got to run that through the ghetto translator. So I said, oh, let me shoot you some pics. Because, you know, when you have a conversation with these Negroes, it don't matter.
Right.
I said, hold up.
They need receipts in 2026. You need receipts.
Right. So I said, here you go. And the dude said, oh, man, my apology, man. Dude didn't do that good of a job. Then I called. He was a young fella. When I say young fella today, you could be under 40 and be a young fella in the mind today, right?
Right.
So I said, look, man. I said, bro, no disrespect, man. I said, you know, that's not how I roll. But I mean, you gotta look at the pictures, bro. Can you honestly say that's the best job that you ever? Now I'm saying you sold me on the phone. But can you honestly say, oh, yeah, man, you know, I stand behind my work. I can come back and correct it. I said, I'm good, bro. I said, we just charge it to the game, man. But what I'm saying to you is when you tell somebody not to pay you, that's what they're going to do.
Right.
All right. And then I said, oh, and another thing. I said, where my shit at, man, that you took out the ride?
Hey, he stole some shit.
He said, oh, yeah, my boy, he put it in the, I mean, you know, it wasn't. The only thing that was in there was probably, that was worth something was like a tube of cologne, and it wasn't any. It was just odds and ends stuff that's in the car. It's like some of my wife's makeup in the car, in the door on her side, right? But the fact of the matter is that you knew you had it, but you thought you was going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, and he said, "Oh, can you meet me over here?" So I met him, and he gave me the bag, man. And I give brothers the benefit of the doubt. He said, "I mean, I'm sorry about that." He said, "My partner put it," because when you said that, you know, I was about to kind of flip out because you know, I'm thinking you trying to accuse me of stealing. Then I let my partner was like, "Oh man, yeah, it's in the back seat," you know, and it was tied in a knot. A couple knots actually, so I can get a brother's benefit of the doubt. But I said to him, I said, "Look, man," I said, "Come on now, bro." I said, "You know, I've dealt with a whole lot of people in my world, and over $150, I'm not gonna jack nobody." But here's the thing, though, I had already referred him to several people, and when he started flipping like this, I said, "I'm gonna be honest with you." Hit the panic button. Everybody know, hey, you know that. Yes.
the
Cancer
panic,
Radio.
the panic button.
Morning, Will Robinson. Morning, morning.
Oh, I'm thinking of his Buck Rogers right now and shit. That's crazy.
Getting out of shape of a JD, $150.
Yeah.
And then my man said, well, you know, he put a lot into his business. I said, bro, we all have. What that got to do with doing a good job on my car that I paid him? I said, so here's what I'm gonna do, man. I done already shot homeboy the 150 in the cash app.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's done, right? But I ain't coming.
Even after he told you not to pay him.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did better than me.
Yeah, well, you know, I don't. I manage it.
Especially, yeah, that's crazy.
See, you have to manage these idiots sometimes, man, and it is what it is, right? So, look,
I'm learning now that I don't have to show up to every fight I'm invited to.
Absolutely, you got to play the long game.
That's a hard lesson, boy.
It is, man. But see, sometimes you can tangle. You can get in a fur ball with a fool, and it'll cost you more than $150.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, because then, you know, I pop this dude, he roll up on me, he get popped, and then I'm all over the news. What did that do to my name and reputation? Over $150. And then somebody say, oh, he shot him because he didn't want to pay him $150. You know,
I got an open murder case in Williamsburg County right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Open.
The ghetto grapevine. You say you got a case where?
Open in Williamsburg County.
Oh, what's up with that?
Been in discovery since August of 23.
Why?
Because they ain't discovered shit yet.
Oh.
Right. Open murder case.
Oh, you?
Yeah.
What's he doing, man?
I had a homeless crackhead mechanic living in my RV out there, and you know, and he was robbing me blind for quite some time, and he not here no more, and all kind of bullshit. And a couple of weeks before that, I had got pinched for shooting at him at the damn tire shop, and I missed. So, you know, got this open shit that I can't really discuss and shit, you know.
Yeah, I get it, bro.
Yeah, but you know, this shit, you get caught on the humble out here in these fucking streets, man, especially when you're dealing with the dregs of society.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. My mama wasn't lying when she told me if you lay down with dogs, your ass gonna be scratching when you get up.
Yeah, that's it. So that's my point exactly. So was it, you know, sometimes best to separate yourself from that element, and then be done with it.
Absolutely. Sometimes the whole lesson here is sometimes you need to just go to the dealer, bite the bullet, and pay the price and stuff, and don't fuck with these shade tree mechanics.
You got to,
because they could cost you your life. Yeah. Literally. It's crazy.
Yeah, brother. But it's gonna be all right, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. It's gonna be all right. I'm gonna go out here and like this, get all these listings and sell all these houses, bro. I'm like I'm 21 again. I'm ready to go.
Well,
I gotta get this bread.
Yeah, man, you have to.
Cause it's out there.
Ain't nobody gonna get it for you.
And ain't nobody gonna give it to me. Damn it, I figured that shit out. I just turned 50 last week, man. Half my life,
that's it.
More than half my life is over.
Come on, man.
For real.
You got plenty of life to live, brother.
I gotta do it.
You got plenty of life to live.
It's good to hear your voice, brother. I'm gonna talk to you more in the coming weeks as I get closer to getting this exam done.
All right, my brother.
Love you, boy.
I love you too, man.
No doubt, brother.
See you, brother.
All right. My bad, y'all. I had to take that shit. I had to take that call, man. When you get a call from multimillionaires, you know, you got to take that call, man. But we were talking about this case here about this 24-year-old bastard. Let me see. Oh, let's go ahead and check this out now. Pastor Daniel Rusk is doubling down on Jamal Bryant here. What we got? Sorry, y'all.
Organization calling itself a church.
I don't really fuck with this content creator. He said some old smart shit in his comments one day to me. I think. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see. Let me see. Come over there, all this intro bullshit. Yeah, this nigga told me to be cool or some shit. Some shit. Calm down, sir, he said in his comments. Nigga, who you talking to? Fuck you think you talking to? Talking about some fucking calm down. Nigga, if I wasn't calm, you gonna know I ain't calm. But anyway.
So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
I'm sorry, y'all.
In this text, Jesus compares the last days to
that was my man JP on the phone, though.
Warning, and they dismissed it.
Multi-millionaire.
The flood came.
I was involved with in a company called Artists International.
For ye know not what hour your Lord doth come.
I used to sell body magic.
That's the key word here. You gotta be watchful.
Me and my team.
Paying attention. You can't be religious and unwatchful.
You sure can't. Come on. Fast forward that shit.
And there followed another angel saying, Babylon is fallen, that great city.
Babylon is the church, just so you know. All them churches gonna come down at some point. All of them.
Drink of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. And the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of God, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
It ain't gonna be mixed up.
Tormented with fire and brimstone.
Straight, no chase.
In the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. Let's keep reading.
Well,
and the smoke of their torment ascendeth up forever and ever, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast or his image, and whoever receiveth the mark of his name. Oh my. Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of God and
okay, nigga, don't be reading those scriptures to us. Talk about the white man going after. Come on.
The issue is not the.
You ain't talking about this shit that I need you to be talking about, sir. I need to eat something, man. I just got home from the hospital. Matter of fact, y'all, I meant to tell y'all that shit. I was in the hospital all morning. In real estate school. Calling Jamal Bryant's church New Birth in Lithonia, Georgia. A wicked place.
Yes, it just stopped. The wind just stopped. Praise God.
This man stopped the wind, y'all. You know he the one. He done stopped the wind, goddammit. The winds shall stop ceasing. What the word said. Well, the winds shall cease to blow. Some shit. That's what they said. That's him. That's the one, y'all. And he done rebuked Jamal Harrison Bryant.
Of the daughters of Israel, and no sodomite of the sons of Israel.
Sodomites. The hospital made me feel better. Yeah, they gave me some fluids and shit. And Compazine. Homosexual. Pastor. Oh shit. He calling Dr. Jamal Harrison Bryant a homosexual. Y'all hear that shit? Lord Jesus. The rebuke.
Of the sons of Israel. Filthy, foul.
Homosexual pastor. Damn.
Yeah.
Mercy.
No straight man.
Oh my.
Hey, ba 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 ba. Yeah, mama say, mama sa, mama pusa. That boy preaching. He prophesizing, y'all. My God. My God.
God does not hear the prayers of the wicked. You cause the name of God to be blasphemed.
Blasphemy.
Your harlotry.
Harlotry.
Your whorishness.
Lawlessness.
Your wickedness.
Jesus.
Your wickedness is before
Wickedness.
a holy God that's going to kill you in your sin.
J Moore, he preaching at you, boy. J Moore, he preaching at you, boy.
Grieve the heart of God, calling yourself Christian. Dressed like a harlot. Sounds like an Ahab. That's what it is.
Jezebel and Ahab, you call him. Damn.
One thing I have against you, you suffer Jezebel, that harlot, that teaches you, seduced you to fornication. Oh, it's time to get right with God. Why do you bother praying? When all you do is play games with God. All you want is money.
Playing games with God, J Moore.
Your money's gonna perish with you. Your so-called stack is going to perish with you. The judgment of God is going to be swift on you. Lest you repent, you will likewise perish.
Are those cops?
Jesus doesn't share his table with devils. Jesus Christ is calling out a pure people, a holy people.
Yeah, I think they're just helping the traffic.
And when I say they have been doing this, they are at a LGBT, whatever, ABCD.
They don't give a shit.
This look like one of those rallies.
That's what he do. Fuck you, me. He ain't new to this shit.
Lift up your voice like a trumpet.
That's right. Lift it up, brother. Fuck the devil.
To my people, their transgression.
Sure.
Wow.
And their sin.
He got the bluegrass guitar and everything. This motherfucker's the real deal. J-Mo, you don't know who you fucking with. J-Mo, I'm telling you. You better repent, brother. He on your ass. He sent old Nathan here, Daniel Rusk, to warn your ass, but you ain't listening.
Have we fasted?
Right in the midst of it. This is rich.
Wherefore have we fasted, afflicted our soul. People fast for strife, faith, envy, and confusion.
6:23. For the wages or the payment of sin is death.
Well,
but the gift of God
is eternal.
Is eternal life through Jesus Christ.
Come on! Yes! Yes, Lord! Well! Yes! 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 My God! Jesus! Yes!
All right.
Come on now.
Although the message is for Jamal Bryant and New Birth, this is also a sobering message to the entire world.
Come on now.
Fear God. Give glory to him, for the hour of his judgment is come.
It's come.
Put your faith in Christ.
Come on now.
Be obedient to Christ.
You better talk about it.
The warnings are here.
They're right
the
there now.
signs are here. If
God
you don't
said the
believe,
morning.
you're not being watchful.
Trudy Cobb, all right. Where was security? He could have had a bomb. Eddie Long could have asked for forgiveness before he died. What that mean? He said Eddie Long is in hell. How he know? He right. Eddie Long is in hell because hell is the grave. He right. He ain't lying. Hell is the grave. I just preached on that Sunday. Make sure you check out that message. Let me see. Hey, did y'all check out Drewski's last skit, man? Let's go through Drewski's skits real quick. Look at Marissa. Marissa Jones, look. Drewski is a funny motherfucker, y'all. You hear me? Marissa Jones. Dominican. Is she Dominican? She exotic, papi. She exotic, papi. Uh-oh, go Marisa. Marisa, Marisa, Marisa. Marisa, Marisa, Marisa. See, the Drewski is fucking hilarious, you hear me? What's up, boy? You're getting too skinny, man. Why you getting so skinny? Huh?
Here's the love. Here's the honor. If you can't come in her, come on her.
If you can't come in her, come on her. Lord have mercy.
Hey, Joanna. Joanna. Hey, come on. You need to look to your nana. Go ahead, baby. Girl, you crazy, huh? Hey, Big Mom. How you doing, baby? How you doing, baby? All right, now. Hey, you lost, boy? No, what's the race? What race? NASCAR race. You going to NASCAR? Yes, sir. You ain't lost this. No, we'll go for the race, sir. You sure about that? Yes, sir. Find something safe to do, boy. Yeah. If liquor don't kill us, put in mud.
Ah! Oh shit!
What's so tight? I need something with long curly hair, like independent woman. I'm picky. I'm picky, bro. I'm picky. I can have a choice because when you're a provider,
Look at that nigga's head, son. Yo, this shit is hilarious. Oh shit!
I wish you would have had my corner seat. That's why I don't let nobody give you the make me push my corner back. I'll tell you where, but like, that's why I don't let everybody cut my hair, man.
I mean, I can do the black spray. I mean, it definitely define.
Nah, I don't do black spray because I wanted to adjust. You hat fishing. What that mean? What that is? Why you wearing the hat with the suit? Y'all ain't worried about no money though. Ain't nobody worried about no money.
There ain't no hats. Take your hats off, Jimmy.
Yeah.
No hats. Just put your hat on, bro. Ain't step on the building.
I'm just go home, bro.
We got some left, homeboy. I ain't see what he look like, bro. Look. Okay, he's cute. Yeah.
Alright, y'all, I gotta charge up this battery. I gotta charge this battery and change this thumbnail. Anybody know how to change the thumbnail while you live?
No, I'm chilling. I'm posted up. I'm posted up, bro. Y'all boy could shout, man. I ain't on shit.
Straight up, man.
Tell him on.
Jet right here, man.
Tell him
I'm ready to jet right here, man. You know
see, I grew up with my grandma.
Yeah.
See, folks always tell me like, you a white boy, you can't be doing all that. I grew up on that side.
On that side, yeah.
But I was raised by these folks. I grew up with white folks, but I was raised in a dope hole.
In a dope hole, man.
I was raised in a dope hole.
I witnessed it with my own eyes, man. For real, man.
I was raised in a dope hole.
I
think about another lane.
Okay.
Another, got it, you know what I'm saying? Another lane. I ain't saying though. It's my hood.
All right, y'all, I'm gone. Church.